Sup, motherfuckers? It's me. I'm back. Okay, I've been gone for like a week for London for TwitchCon, and I think we pissed off all the TwitchCon staff. I don't know how we managed to do it, but motherfucker, I have got stories. As soon as Comic-Con ended, I started seeing a bunch of Reddit posts. One that was hilarious because it was just lying, which is really funny, and I like replied to it and everything. The other stuff is fucking nuts. Do you want to see what I've been obsessed with before I get into like the main topic? I've been making like this code to play this game Clicker Heroes for me. This is the whole game. You click things, you buy more people to click more things, and then you go further and then blah blah blah. Ashley got very upset because I said that I made the code and it was actually a joint venture. However, here's what I've been doing recently. I've wrote more code. About 300 lines of code. What a hotkey cringe, how dare you. I'm a newcomer to this, alright? Am I just a stereotype now? Is that it? Oh, because I take hormones and code on the computer, I'm just like all the rest of them. But also Ashley coded games. You know, I don't know a single trans woman that's like not in some STEM field, or at least was. That's wild. That came through YouTube. Where's the video editing and visual effects? We don't do that here. That's Jonas's work. Jonas might be here in like an hour or so. He might be here now. I mentioned that we were doing like this meet and greet thing at TwitchCon. TwitchCon, fuck me. I mentioned that we were doing this meet and greet thing at VidCon, right? VidCon? What the fuck am I on about? Hold on. I talked about that we were doing this meet and greet thing at ComicCon. Ashley thought loads of people would come, and then gradually went like, I don't think many people will come after we got there. So we were kind of thinking like maybe 10 to 20, 30 people, maybe, because that's like how long the line is. If you think of 30 people is a lot. We tried to find the booth. It took fucking ages because it's like a really out the way thing. Like it's pretty much tucked behind the main stage of Comic-Con. We talked to the staff and we're like where do we go for the meet and greet? And they were like, oh, who do you want to see? And we're like, no, we're doing the like meet and greet. We're like, where we're at. And they went, who? And we went, oh, it's on the board. like the people that were next to us on the table were like movie stars, and we were like, damn, these guys have a big line. I thought Beldelphine would have been like, holy shit, good Beldelphine, but she was wearing like a brown wig instead of a pink one, so I think it was fine. So we got there like 10 minutes before it was supposed to start. Our slot was like 3:30 to 6:30. And then we realized, like, while we were talking to them, I turned to look at, like, who was in the line for who, and then noticed the empty section had everyone in front of it, and then, like, a few people started to turn around and talk to their friends and go,
no one know or something.
And then I started getting really fucking scared. If you were at the front of the line, when I was walking in, I think I kept, like, looking at as close as I could, just looking at the floor, and then looking up and going, and then, like, going back to the thing. Look at this shit. Also, this guy, the Captain Rex, I think it is, was really upset that I didn't know what Captain Rex was from the Clone Wars. But look at the fucking amount of people, man!
Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs here!
Dude! I was not prepped for this at all. Everyone was really, really sweet. It was so fucking nice. Every single person we spoke to was really, really sweet. Look, someone made a diagram! Look at this, dude! So there's these people here. There's me. There is Ashley. That guy here in this hat turned into like our wrangler because we were fucking shit up apparently. We were apparently just like not acting in the way that you're supposed to act for these things. None of us have ever done a meet and greet before, and none of us know anyone that's done a meet and greet before besides like maybe Pyro. How are you supposed to act? What you're supposed to do, I have learned, is go, oh, hell yeah, thanks for enjoying my movie that I've just put out. Do you want to get a photo? You don't even stand up from your chair, quick selfie with the fangirl like that. And then you go, okay, next. But what we were doing that we got yelled at for was like just kind of letting people behind the booth and chatting. Don't get me wrong, we had to stop doing that. We spoke to everyone for a good like 5 minutes or so, which is probably why people were waiting so long in the thing. But everyone was so nice. We never had to ask anyone to leave, by the way. Everyone was like way more experienced at meet and greets than we were. Everyone kind of went like, I don't want to take up too much of your time, we'll leave, you know, and they were great. But this dude that was like the star of the movie or something that was on our thing, he just kind of didn't look at me, just took my chair, and then a different movie star from this fucking thing came over and like started to take Ashley's chair and then said like, oh, were you like using them? And we went like, I guess not. Now we're good. And then they took our chairs. And that was fine. We didn't care because we weren't going to sit down. But the table was like too long and it felt like a business meeting. About 15 minutes in, one of the guys just reached over my table and just took my pen that I was signing things with. Just stole it. Just took my fucking pen. I still remember that, whoever you were, dickhead. And then I had to go ask the Wrangler for another pen. That motherfucker. Okay, that is rude. I know. Another like 20 minutes go by or something. And then very loudly, they just kind of like get our attention and then they go, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Like, you know, we've got, what their exact words were was, we just did a fucking movie and like 2 people have showed up. Which, okay, I know no one else took this the wrong way. Whenever I've told the story, no one had an issue with that. But like, dude, you're like in front of your fans. Like, there are people still trying to meet you. Like, imagine turning away from your fan and be like, look out, there's fucking no one here. There's no... And like, this was rude as fuck to me. We said like, oh, we do like Twitch streaming and stuff. I said, oh, what do you do? They just interrupted like a whole thing. We go, oh, like lifestyle stuff. Anyway, hey, how are you? And we never spoke to them again. They were like leaning over chairs, like multiple of them. You're at the booth and they're also at their booth next to us. One's talking like that. And then another guy peering over his shoulder to talk to us as well.
Eyeliner today, Blouser?
And like, we're trying to talk to people. I'm not going to take the time out of my day to, I don't, look, maybe like if you were fucking Chris Hemsworth or something, I'd say like, oh, hey man, nice to meet you. You've been such a dick to people. But they left like an hour early. Oh yeah, dude, there was a guy that timed how long he waited in line and it was like 2 hours and 40 minutes, something like that. Fucking insane. Worth it? I very much doubt that it was, man. I can't fathom waiting like that long to meet someone. It was fun. I think MCM kind of hates us now. At the very least, we caused like an issue for them because they had to like move a bunch of their staff over there. Like the staff worked hard enough at that meet and greet because everyone else left and we ran about 30-40 minutes over when we should have. So we were there for maybe like 4 hours or so. And like the staff were like being so nice. They were like taking photos and everything. I wish I got their name so I could say thanks. But like they were like taking turns to like take photos of people. That's why all the photos are like taken by someone else. Getting us pens or something, or like telling people we're gonna go take a bathroom break when we did. They were really awesome. And then like they had like a little group hug and high five afterwards because they worked so hard during it. So yeah, there was like the most insane Reddit thread I've read so far though on the topic. This might be unironically the most insane Reddit thread. This is basically all complaining about stuff that isn't true. Last thing of this is most interesting, I think. Now I'm afraid that Finn's gotten so popular that I'm going to be spending over $1,000 to fly to TwitchCon, get a hotel, etc., and it's going to be just hundreds of people in line asking for an autograph or something, or even worse, not having an opportunity to see him at all. I was hoping that there would be another lunch thing, or air hockey, or arm wrestle something. What am I supposed to expect now? Don't go to TwitchCon if you're expecting to hang out with any Twitch streamer for any length of time. Last TwitchCon was the most insane thing I've ever been to. Like, I got about 30 seconds free. We had one bad interaction at ComicCon, and I honestly don't even, the guy involved, I do not blame him. He was actually really, really sweet. We just didn't, we misinterpreted what was happening, but it freaked me and Ashley the fuck out, and I'm gonna talk about it. I want to give like a quick disclaimer that this guy was actually like really nice and normal. Here's what happened. We meet this guy in line. He's absurdly nervous. Last sort of person in line at Comic-Con. Because he was one of the last people in line, we ended up talking to him for like 10-15 minutes or something like that. Then the con ended. And when we left the con, Ashley went to the bathroom. And then I was gonna go to the bathroom, but I noticed that guy was waiting outside the bathroom. So I went, oh, I guess the con's ending. Everyone wants to go to the bathroom. That's weird. Ashley comes out. We start walking. And I go, oh, it's the guy again. Just kind of walking next to us. And he like reacted like, oh hey, and I was like, oh hey, that's an interesting coincidence. And then we go to Pizza Express, and so we get in line, and we go, oh, it's the guy again. We go, what an interesting coincidence. And then we go, this line's gonna take fucking ages. Okay, you know, maybe we get an Uber, or we go sit on like a potted plant thing. And then Ashley starts saying like, I think that guy's following us. And I go, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. He's just like, he was just walking with us. She was like, no, like he was on the phone, like talking to someone in like a very like, he was saying like, I'm so sorry on the phone to someone. And I don't know, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I was like, oh, don't worry. He's just, don't worry. It's just a coincidence. Everyone was trying to get out. It's a giant line. He was probably aiming for the same things. We left at the same time, whatever. Listen, if he moves, you know, if he comes any closer to us, like, he was just at the railing. He was at the railing. If he moves from the railing, then let me know and I'll do something about it. And she's like, he's not at the railing. And I turn around and it's like that fucking Doctor Who, like the Weeping Angels thing. And he's moved and I go, Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. I'm totally on board with this conspiracy theory now. I fear for my life. He's like always got one hand in his pocket, which again, I know it wasn't on purpose, but Jesus fuck. And then we call an Uber. Uber's taking a while. He's slowly getting a bit closer. Never too close for comfort, but definitely closer. The Uber accepts. He's down the road. We walk to the Uber. And then as soon as we get to the car, we all turn around. He's standing where we were sitting. And it's like, like on his phone, calling an Uber. And I was fucking freaked out, man. DM both of us on Instagram saying like, hey, I'm really sorry. I was just trying to work up the courage to say something to you. I'm sorry if I look like a creep. And I was like, never mind. He's a nice guy. He was fine. And he was a lovely guy. He was nice to talk to, nice to meet. Just freaked us out at the end of it a bit there. But either way, point of the story, your favorite Twitch streamer, if you start following them, they may be a little bit scared. I'm just
Oh god, the pain. The pain. My eyes are burning. Howdy, it's allergy month.
What the fuck? True. Take your fucking antihistamine, Jonas. Don't worry about it. You'll be cured. The lighting is not good. The lighting is so bad on my face, bro. That's dick on my timeline. What the fuck? But sometimes it's great. Sometimes the lighting's fucking awesome. Goes so hard. Look at us, Ashley. Look at me. Not bad. Not bad. But oh, fuck me, not doing that. One sec. Dude, we broke it. We broke ComicCon. Not the queue, actually. Not 100% sure if this has anything to do with Finn. In the end, it was the backup queue, and we didn't know at the time. There were 3 queues or something like that. Nice. Thank you, ComicCon, for not being mad at us. Do you have boobs? I don't know if they count yet. Oh, shit. Gender update. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay. I had a mindset for a bit that was like, don't freak out about this, chat, because I don't want you to get too hopeful in this. I can't think of much stuff that I like visually about being like a dude. Maybe I'm just holding on to this like guy identity for like no reason. That's probably something to think about. And then and then that's what I've been going with for like the last little bit. Just the maybe, I don't know. But now I have maybe changed my stance on it, weirdly enough. Although my actual opinion is not any different to that. But then I more just realized that I think that might just be gender fluid again, or like GNC, which is just, I think I just like everything about being a guy, but everything visually about being a girl. You know what I mean? But I'm still working on it. So I did, when I said in the coming out video, like, still feel a bit like a boy, which that's still true. But you know, it's interesting. I'm having a play around with gender still, just for funsies.
Organism can be upgraded. 3 distinct mutations available.
Summer dress. There. It's like, it's a tad loose, but it's nothing that bad. What do you think? What do you think? How's things been? Oh, what have I been doing? Nothing. Just being summery. Fuck. I'm gonna have a fucking nip slip because of this kind of thing.
Okay, well, 1, you look amazing. But that's expected. 2, since you didn't play it earlier, can you play the video and watch it with us?
Yeah, someone on Reddit made this, and I swear to God, it really did nearly make me and Ashley cry.
You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Sally, take my hand. We'll travel south crosswind. Put out the fire and don't look past my shoulder. I want to tell you about the thing. I may have made a friend. Maybe. We will see.
What the hell is that?
Manly men don't cry. Exactly. Real men.
F1NN and Ashley Hart.
Real men like me, we don't. Dude, I got hit so hard for this, because no, I am not baking in that. There is nothing in that goddamn bowl. I'm lying. From Mommy Finn's kitchen to you. What? Dude, what? Okay. Why is it when you Google me, this is always the first photo to pop up from Reddit? God damn it. It's not me. This is like the hair length that I'm after. my dad was a hairdresser, and it means I've literally never in my entire life gone to a barber. I don't know, what do you think? Give me your thoughts.